video of all of these things down here. So I might just see how I go about moving the camera around. I think I've worked out with my setup now. So I'm so happy that everything is working. I've got this lovely workspace set up here. These are the smaller scrunchies. They're so pretty. And yeah, because there was a lot of trouble with being able to upload and I don't have much space on my phone, I pretty much just went ahead and elasticated those. I had the elastic ready to go. The other elastic that I do have cut up ready to go, I don't know where it is, so I will be doing some elastic cutting today. Often I do that in bulk. I have to be careful that these don't get all tangled up though, because it can take a long time and it's not very good. They're beautiful fabrics. You might notice this one back there. It's like a secret surprise kind of fabric. I definitely like it with the white background. I couldn't find it. I don't know if someone hid it in Spotlight, who knows, but yeah, it was hard to find. These ones need the longer elastic, so I will be putting the longer pieces of elastic in there once I've cut them, and then I will be cutting out fabrics so that they're ready to sew for scrunchies. To save some time, I already had these ones sewn, so I put the other elastics in them, so they might be getting put into packs for the website. And yeah, I just need to put my camera back up. Yeah, there's kind of a sticker that came with the freezer, so that makes it much easier. I've checked it and yeah, you can see me. Probably I might just angle the camera slightly more that way so that you can see me really well. So yeah, I love making the scrunchies. I've been doing it since 2023. And yeah, if these don't get all tangled up, then it shouldn't be too hard for me to be able to cut them without it taking a really long time. But they have got tangled in the past. So you might see these. I couldn't help myself with the back quarters. I got a whole heap more, mainly because some of them were so cute. So I will show you them. They're not all for Easter though. I think some will be for Mother's Day. Some it was just because I had to get 10 from Spotlight to get the special. And yeah, so I like to cut in bulk. So like a lot of the other scrunchie makers out there that do that, it just saves so much of your time. And probably more if it doesn't get tangled. When it gets tangled, not so good. My last video I was so talkative. I'm going to try to be quiet while I'm cutting these because it might be faster. I measure them on my cutting mat. It's much easier. And it's just good to make sure that I do it the right way, make sure they're all the same size every time. And I think I'll have to go from right to left if I remember right. Just so I can still hold on to it. So please subscribe to my channel. That would help me so much, particularly with growing my business and all of those kind of things. And also, once you've subscribed, if you can hit the bell That way you'll get all of the notifications when I upload new videos, which will be amazing. So yeah, if you've wondered, I kind of wonder if maybe it wouldn't get so tangled if I just ordered one longer piece. Just because the elastic is wrapped up so small, but I calculated the lengths and the price per cost, and this way was definitely the best way for me to purchase my elastic. Yeah, so this is one of my important tasks that I need to get done this week to be able to get the Easter scrunchies up, ready to go. Definitely, I have a bit of tangling going on now, so the more I undo, the more twisty it's going to get, unfortunately. So I might have to, at some point, untangle these. I'll see how it goes. Tangles, so I might just drop out. Kind of like the curls in my hair when I curl it. So today I straightened it for the video. But yeah, it does have a lot of flyaways. I need to go to the hairdresser, which I might do that soon, probably for Easter. Actually, I don't know if you noticed, I've got the Annabelle scrunchie in my hair today. So I know I said that was one of the ones that I wanted to wear so that you could all see what it's like. So this is the smaller size, the extra large Annabelle scrunchie. So it's not, I love the very big scrunchies to wear them in my hair just because you can see it a lot more, and with having finer hair, I love that you can see this scrunchie. I like to wear it right up the top of my head, and makes me feel like I've got so much more hair. And I know my lovely customer Liz, the first thing she said to me that it changed her life having the extra large scrunchies, and she always felt like she'd stepped out of the hair salon. So yeah, that was such a lovely comment. So it's really, really, really encouraging when that happens. It's amazing how much goes into making a really high quality scrunchie. So definitely a lot of care is taken, even with those twisty bits that all gotta drop out. Make sure I do it properly. Mum has been making the Easter hand towels, which is exciting. We might, I'll have to get them out a little bit later. I'm excited to be able to share where she's up to with that. She does have to give me lessons on how to make them because, yes, I've got the scrunchie making forte a lot more than the hand towel making one, but I love them. We use them all the time. We hang them on our kitchen doors, and it's really nice to have a hand towel that you can hang. I've got one lovely customer that I've known, we pretty much grew up together, which is really nice. And yeah, she came along to the market I went to at Kalanga when I was there, and it was so nice to catch up with her. And she bought one of the hand towels because her little one likes to pull the tea towels off the oven doors. So yeah, just to know that it's secured if you do have little ones, it's always such a reassurance that your tea towels won't end up on the floor because they're secured and they're nice to wipe your hands on. But yeah, I think the little ones will really like the Easter Bunny, or even for adults, it's so nice to decorate your house for Easter. So we've got a friend, and ever since I can remember, every time I've seen her house at Easter, there's been like her entry table where she has the photos of her family and those kind of things that you put on it. It's always, that cabinet is always decorated with Easter bunnies and Easter eggs, and it's so pretty with all those pastel colours, all the pastel greens and pastel blues and yellows and purples. And when you look at the meanings of those colours, it's quite interesting as well. I probably can't remember it, but yeah, that's okay. So I'm probably getting halfway through these already, which is really good. I'll have them for a while. I've also got the Bedazzled video is coming, which is really, really good. That you'll get to see all of those lovely fabrics. They're so sparkly and fun. Has anyone got Bedazzled shoes yet? Or have you been to the Taylor Swift concert? I'd love to know what it's like. I haven't been. Maybe I'll have to go to one of her concerts in another year. So I've had some personal things and other stuff that I need to focus on right now. But I think it would be a nice way to have some fun, wouldn't it? To go along to a concert. So I can't even remember going to live shows. Another thing that I want to go to is I really love ballet. I'd love to go to the ballet. Or the Olympics is coming up, so that would also be really amazing. Oh, we'll see it. That happens as well. So yeah. Yeah, both Mom and I have had hay fever lately. One of those things. elastic. Sore shoulder. It would do that. It would be sore. It's been like that for a while now, so it's one of those things. I'm hoping that it will continue to recover and that the pain won't stay there permanently. But yeah, I have to keep on with my business and serving everybody because yeah, that's why I'm here. And definitely when you have something that you're passionate about it, and when you have a business and you want to succeed, you do what it takes to be able to succeed for your business. So yeah, no one said that it was easy, and it definitely isn't, but it's so rewarding, and I think that's the most important thing, because you really need to love what you do. Otherwise, I can't see that there is any real reward if you don't love it. Mine actually, yeah, I don't know about standing up. Probably not because I'm so tall. It kind of just feels a bit weird to stand up to do it. So I have two sets of scissors, if you're wondering why I'm using my viscose scissors to cut elastic. It does blunten them, so they'll probably be blunt for doing other things that I might do with them. I mainly cut elastic, and I cut the threads off when I'm sewing. So once I've sewn something in a chain or whatnot, I need to cut the threads away. Do that, that's a bit easier. So those are my extra bits. I'm just gonna probably might use them for later. There might be something like I need to do the short 7-inch pieces of elastic. I'm very unplanned. Normally I have these in a snapback bag, but I'm just, hopefully I don't drop any. I'm just gonna shove them over here. It's probably hiding the beautiful fabric, but that is okay. We can work with that. I'm also still missing my bodkin. I have not found it yet, which do another way. Of cutting out the fabric. So yeah. So I fold my fabric to cut it. I find it's really quite challenging to do it with cutting it with scissors, and I do a rotary cutter method of cutting it. Just so it's not completely flat. Just want to make sure everything works properly before I go cutting. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad with cottons. It's the satin that it's gone twisty before and I haven't been able to sell those scrunchies. So it only happened with a few, which is really, really good. I'm just gonna cut a tiny bit off that because it seems to be fairly straight. So I get my rotary cutter from Tradways. They're a local store that we have in Yatla. And they're not really very far from the Zarafas where Distillery Road is. I really should start applying for some more markets because I definitely miss it. Now I do 5.5 inches for my scrunchies that I'm making right now. So it's nice to know that those ones are getting chopped up. And my ruler, I already had it. I bought the ruler years ago because I thought I needed it. This one is a little bit too short, so it will be a 3.5 inch scrunchie. And that will look like the ones that were in my background a couple of days ago. Let me know what one you like the best as well. That would always be really great. I like the Easter bunnies. I do the corduroy one's really nice. I haven't really seen it since in Spotlight, but yeah, we got that one from Robina and I think it would have sold out really quickly. Quite popular, it's pretty bright colours. And bunnies are lovely. So when we lived in Canberra, I actually had a bunny rabbit. Yeah, and because I was a little kid then, his name was Happy because I said that he was a happy rabbit. And I think Mum remembers about Happy.
Oh, Happy was beautiful. We used to go and sit near his cage and open the door, and he'd come up to the door and let you sit there and pat him.
He was so lovely.
He was beautiful.
But we had a little dog called Gibson as well, and everyone called him Gibby. And Gibby used to love to scare Happy to run around the cage and bark. I think they became friends eventually.
He was a lovely dog.
He was a good little dog. He was a King Charles Cavalier, and we might have a photo because I feel like you have to see a photo of Gibby. I don't know if we've got a photo of Happy.
We've got photos of him.
We might not have photos of Happy, I don't think.
We don't have photos of Happy.
No, but yeah. Easter and buddies there, really, really good. I don't know if you guys have gone into like the TK Maxx. They've got so many nice Easter decorations. It's so pretty. I could go silly with buying Easter decorations if I definitely knew that I was doing Easter markets. But yeah, I'm kind of like, just want to be focused on the scrunchies and for Easter and for bedazzles and doing those right now. And then maybe the Easter decoration can come for another year. We've not really been big on Easter decorations. We've always done for Christmas. So that's really good. Shout out to everybody at Spotlight at the Hyperdome. So hi to Terry and to Jason, and oh my gosh, you've all got so many lovely names, and I think, yeah, bad with names, but yeah, hi to Casey. It'll be good to see you when you get back to the store. And yeah, and to Jade at Ashmore Store and Alyssa at Hyperdome Spotlight if you're getting to watch. So definitely my favourite shop. I don't know what the sales are for 12 days of sewing, but yeah, I tried to Google it and it's so confusing. So I wish that it was a little bit more clear. That would always be good. Oh, coffee.
Something about Happy.
I said about Happy.
About Gibby.
Yeah, I said that Gibby chased Happy. I didn't say the other thing about Gibby.
Talking about our dog Gibby.
Come in front of the camera. People want to see what you look at. Like.
Talking about our dog Gibby, when Erina was little.
It's like this way. See where the camera is?
When Erina was little, she was only a toddler. She used to drag him around the yard by the collar. And I looked out the kitchen window one day. We had a battle axe block in Canberra, and Gibby wasn't there. And I went out and said to Erina, "Where's Gibby?" And she said to me, "I put him outside the yard because he wasn't being very nice to me." Because he didn't like getting dragged around the yard by his collar.
Wow, I knew that she was going to say this. I've just chopped off a bit of the corner of the fabric. So I was going to do the avatar scrunchie, but yeah, we'll see. Some of it is missing. So yeah, has anything like that ever happened to you? Where you've got like this part? Maybe we can keep it for something else. We'll see what happens to that fabric. Because I can't make that into a scrunchie, and I always cut them in half, so I can't even do half scrunchies. I might see, I might be able to do like the smaller size for the kiddos, because it's not good to waste it, but yeah, just always wanting to use it the last bit. The moral of the story is if Mum's standing here talking, we're trying to keep working. Or maybe I can move this across a bit, but yeah, that's okay. So I'm going to make some of my standard size scrunchies for this launch, which I'd like to get onto doing this. I'm not sure if I'm cutting this silver off. It's not too severe, I might just trim it a bit, definitely on the other side. Wow, these are still sharp after all that elastic cutting, and I've got the sharpener, so I might do it online a little bit later. Just give that a bit of a trim. So it's all ready to go. And there'll be some lovely Easter Bunny scrunchies getting made in this house a little bit later on the overlocker. Loving all this natural light from the skylight, so hopefully there isn't a shiny aura over my head. I don't think I did that before, so I think we will be okay. And you will be able to see it, which is very nice. So they chop it in half. And that will be the standard size scrunchie. And just a trim, the overlocker will cut off the other little bit of white so that you won't see it in the scrunchie. It's really important for me to make sure you don't see selvages. Oh, I went to Spotlight as well, and they still have plenty of these beautiful Easter colours, particularly down at Ashmore. So yeah, make to order. So don't worry, there will be more of this one. I have got more of this fabric to cut out as well. And yeah, pretty much I will be probably just making what I need for the photo. And yeah, don't worry about the jacket if it's going to get cut off with the overlocker. But yeah, these scissors, I don't know if they've gone a little bit, like they don't cut so straight, so sharpening them myself. I'm not very good at keeping it steady, so I have to put the scissors inside the sharpener and then pull them through while I'm closing the scissors, kind of like this kind of motion, and it's really hard to do that smoothly. I'm not this as a sharpening master for sure. But yeah, I know that Jason from Spotlight has been really kind and has sharpened them for me before, so thank you so much. That happened just after I bought the sharpener because I was scared to use it. But yeah, it's rather handy that I don't have to drive out to the shops and pay someone to do that. It's really nice. I'll make 4 of these funny ones in the standard size, I think. I wonder if the Easter Bunny used to come to you when you were a kid. So yeah, I always loved the Easter Bunny. And the chocolate, that's pretty good. I think with Easter coming up, there'll be a lot of excited kiddos out there that are looking forward to getting their Easter eggs, and yeah, I always believed in Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy and Easter Bunny. Yeah, it's nice, it's a lot of fun. So Mum and I are not eating sugar this month, and we've been really good. We did have some cake for Valentine's Day, which was in the photo that I put on Facebook. It was a really delicious cake. I enjoyed it. So it wasn't too sweet, and yeah, it was gluten free. It had an almond base and really nice raspberry icing that wasn't very sweet. So I really enjoyed it. my favourite drink. Mum's always like, not having any more coffee today. I've drunk it since I was quite young. And yes, probably if you never started drinking it, don't, because you'll save yourself a fortune. I'm just glad it's a coffee habit and not a something else habit. Sorry, that's a good one. I never smoked, so it's easy for people who have never done it to never do it. But yeah, it's hard to stop, I've heard. So I guess your thoughts go out to people who did decide that they would start. So this isn't folded to my selvages, which I didn't notice that. Just gonna make it a right fun thing to do to get it to sit right now. Which is your favourite Easter fabric? You like wearing scrunchies?
Who, me? I like that one you're cutting out now.
That is so pretty.
I think it's cute.
And it feels really soft as well. Given it's a corduroy, it's nice to have one that's nice and soft on the
The
hair.
green one's pretty too. How many Easter bunny ones have you got?
I did
2.
4 standard sizes. And
Yeah, but how many different
with
materials?
Easter bunnies, I've got 2, 3 Easter
Well,
bunny
I like
fabrics.
that one you're doing now the best. I think it's lovely.
That one is really lovely. I like the satin as well. I know I've got friends who love
Oh,
satin.
yeah,
It's good for your hair.
It's lovely.
And I like it in the white only. This looks like it's going to sit really well. It looks like it doesn't cut out like satin, because satin can be such a pain. This will be one of those things that I wish I had got more of, but that was my January time when I bought this, and yeah, January for business is struggle street actually, because it's such a quiet time of the year. But that's only because my business is new and I haven't planned for it. So the biggest challenge is definitely the folding. One day I might get a bigger cutting mat, but this is fine for now. It hasn't gone into holes, so no point replacing something that's not broken, even if you're tempted to. I flip it over. It's just easier to
Here you are,
see.
Erin.
Oh, my coffee. I'll have it in a moment.
That's all the milk gone.
Oh, we have to go back to Nugget Organics and more coffee.
To Woolies.
Did you want to go Woolies?
Oh, I can go later.
I'm going out later. I'll get you some roll. need to refold it. I think that will be all for now, and I'd love to make another video of me cutting the rest of the fabrics or doing some sewing just a little bit later. I'm conscious of how long I make them and how long it takes to upload, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, do have a really lovely day. And yeah, Mum's made me a coffee, so I'm going to go away and enjoy my coffee with her, and I'll see you later for a bit more filming. Bye!